London Local Thursday with Becky Talbot and the Thursday Crew. Every Thursday from 7 p.m.
Hello, I'm Becky Talbot and you're listening to 91.8 Hayes FM. I'm here with the lovely Mike Shepherd, but I'm also here with the lovely Dave Charles and Timothy Byrne. Though I'm going to call you Tim. Is that okay? Or would you prefer Timothy? Yeah, it's okay. He says it's all right. That's all good. Hello, guys. How are you?
Hi. I'm very well. Ooh, headphones.
Headphones. Yes, you can hear yourself, can't you?
That's amazing.
It's a little bit strange.
I'm in a big room.
You're in a big room. It's not a very big room, is it?
No, it sounds like it is on these headphones.
Yeah. Wow.
But anyway, we're not here to talk about that, are we?
We're not indeed. You're involved, both of you involved in Oxjam. Can you explain that and how you got involved in it?
Basically, it all started because I've got a 30th birthday coming up. And it's just very old, and I thought, it's time to give something back to the community. So I thought I'd put on a concert and see if I could get involved with charity, make some money.
You're the most generous man I know.
It's incredible. It's nothing to do with me getting more people to my birthday as well.
And to pay for your birthday as well.
Well, no, I paid for that already, to be fair.
I was going to say, they're donating to charity. They're not really paying for his birthday, are they?
And then I saw Oxjam publicised, and it's basically a festival which goes on the whole way through October. Free for all, anyone can organise an Oxjam concert, so I thought I'd get involved.
We had Julian from the Chiswick branch in recently, and they were doing a Bass of the Band sort of thing, and they were also doing a ball, and actually it's quite an amazing thing, Oxjam. I was going to ask you how you feel about this. Oxfam, I feel, has a bit of not a bad reputation, but you sort of look at it as a bit old and fuddy-duddy. Do you think Oxjam sort of is getting to the masses of young people?
We're not selling second-hand books. So that's one thing we're not doing. This is rock and roll.
But do you think that Oxjam it's sort of trying to attract a younger audience to Oxfam?
Yeah, I think so, very much so. It's obviously improving the image of Oxfam.
Definitely.
Especially with our involvement, I think.
Of course, yes. Oxfam has got to thank you.
But also, it's partly because, I don't really want to have a 30th birthday. It's really old. And I just thought, what do people do with things that they don't want? Give them to Oxfam. So that's the plan.
That's very good.
That is brilliant. Oh gosh, now I'm thinking differently about my birthday. I'm sure everybody else is here. If you've got any questions for these two lovely gentlemen, do email us studio@hayesfm.org or text live followed by your message to 60300. Oh gosh, I just hit my head on the microphone. That hurt a little bit. That's quite embarrassing. We'd like to play your song and then ask you a few more questions about the event. Now, Dave, you're going to be playing at this, aren't you?
Yeah, I am, actually.
What's your band called?
It's called abandonedrugs.com.
Right. I'm going to ask... Hold that. I'm going to ask you a few more questions after this song. What's the song called?
Victoria.
And what's it about?
Well, it's very much a metaphysical London love song.
Okay, there you go. Hold on to that. Here we go.
Starts quietly.
Ooh, sounds like wind. Oh, there we go. Okay. We'll leave you to enjoy.
I'm walking down this old street, trying to find my way. I'm going around in circles, laid and stoned today. I'm backing up the wrong tree, got no place to go. Our love was made of ale, you always told me so. no longer meet. St. Paul's, Temple's, Poplar, but he's setting up a monument especially for you. Victoria, Victoria, I can't stand more of this. Thought I could bank on you. Victoria, Victoria, I can't stand more of this. I miss your angel kiss. Now we're not all saints, my little doll is ill. You're not my angel anymore, Bobby, you can go to hell. For you I've got no feeling, crying in the Tottenham Hill. You're not the only act in town, and I'll ditch you, you're out, sure ditch you. Victoria, I can't stand more of this. Thought I could bank on you. Victoria, Victoria, I can't stand more of this. I miss your angel kiss.
Yeah.
That was a Hayes FM World Radio premiere.
There you go, an exclusive here. That's very exciting.
AbandonedRugs.com.
Yeah.
If you go to our YouTube channel as well, youtube.com/abandonedrugs, you can enter the Abandoned Rugs tube station competition.
Ooh.
You may have noticed there are 28 roughly tube stations mentioned in that song. If you can name them all or some of them, we'll let you come to our gig for free.
Ooh, that sounds
Did I
good.
say gig?
It is a gig.
29th of October.
It's right, you can promote it a bit more at the end.
All
It's all right, it's all right.
Sweet.
don't sell it too much just yet. Now, 29th of October. You are going to be playing. Can you tell us about your band and how it all started?
Ooh, well, a long time ago,
Yeah,
I
we're
couldn't
kind-
play the guitar.
We're
and
kind
I
of
still
school
can't.
friends, so we kind of got together and played some music and wrote.
Tim played some music.
Well, yeah. Essentially, what's happened is we've written some silly lyrics together, and then I'm a musician. So
I think he's saying you're
kind of-
not, Dave.
well, he's working on it.
right.
He's working on it. So we sang the lyrics quite badly, and then I worked on putting all the music together underneath. And then we thought, well, if we're going to do this Oxjam thing, let's go the whole hog and put ourselves on, which does involve me having to teach Dave how to play all the guitar parts. And
Have you done
we've
this?
had to.
I'm a competent learner.
He's doing very well. We've also hired a drummer who I've been teaching to drum for the last 2 months.
She picked up her sticks, yeah.
She picked up her stinks.
She stinks.
Literally 2-3 months ago. So it's a little bit experimental. We could probably have made quite a good little docu-soap, I reckon, for a budget TV channel out of it.
And we're headlining for 15 minutes.
Yes,
So-
all of 15 minutes, because we only really have 3 songs that we can actually play.
You've got more than that. You've got a bit of a back
Yeah,
catalogue.
no, we can't play them.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Oh.
We're working on it.
We won't go there. Now, can you tell us a little bit about the other bands that are going to be playing?
No, I can't.
I can because I've been organising it.
Dave, you sit back. We want to hear from Tim now.
Yeah, no, we've got 3 other acts on. We've got Danny Clay, who actually reached the X Factor boot camp this year. And her last public gig was at this place called Wembley Stadium. So she's got a little bit of actual talent.
Good, isn't she?
Which is good. I think that will balance out.
Yeah, she's backing us up.
How did you find her? Am I allowed to ask?
You are indeed allowed to ask. I put an advert on Gumtree, like all good musicians do, and said, I'm organising an Oxjam gig. Who wants to get involved? And I was overwhelmed by responses. There was a lot of responses. It was really good. And her and a few others kind of stood out, so I got in touch back with them and said, let's book you. We've got a trio called Luna Wax, who are friends of friends, but obviously I've checked them out.
They've got a good name. I've vetted them. I know they can play music. That's good. I love the name. I'd love to ask them where they got that from, actually. Luna Wax.
I have to invite them on next time, I guess.
Well, the moon is made of cheese, so maybe it's just the waxy cuticle around the cheese.
There you go. Very informative. Thank you, David.
Cuticle is the wrong word, by the way, listener.
It's quite an indie night, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Yeah, indie rock sort of evening. So if you're into alternative music, then they should definitely come along. But even if you're not, you should come and try it out, just to sort of...
it's for charity, come on.
Yeah, it's all good.
Do you know how many... No, I won't ask that.
Don't go there. Did I ask you what it was in aid of? Because I think we sort of washed over that, and we should probably talk about why you picked why you're doing it.
Well, I think a lot of the proceeds will go directly to the Oxjam Appeal for East Africa, the food crisis. So basically the tickets that we've got, 50% of it goes directly to the appeal. That actually gets doubled by my company. They have a matching gift scheme, so essentially every penny that we raise goes straight there. And the remaining 50% helps to pay for the venue, because that wasn't cheap.
Yes, I bet. Why did you pick the how do you pronounce it, the Bowery?
The Bowery, because it's very central. It's really easy to get to from the Hayes area. You can go straight in. It's on the central line between, you can pick either Tottenham Court Road or Holborn.
Okay, we're going to have the lads back in at 8:45. They're going to be playing us another song of one of the bands that's going to be playing. What's her name?
Run Don't Walk.
Run Don't Walk. Before we go to our break, can you just tell us where we can find every information we ever needed to know about this event?
Abandonedrugs.com is your first port of call. There's a link there to the Oxjam website, and also youtube.com Abandoned Rugs, and facebook.com Abandoned Rugs,
myspace.com Abandoned Rugs.
Search on Google Abandoned Rugs. Don't click on the links about rugs.
Also, no, don't do that. I nearly did that. Also, do just Google Oxjam at the Bowery, and it will pop up, and you can see everything on that. But you can contact us at studio@hazefm.org, or text live followed by your message to 60300. The lads will be back in the studio for a few minutes at 8:45.
Classic hits, the best new music, British and pop and world music. All types of music, for all types of people.
91.8 Hayes FM.